What's up? Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Hit that like button. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're not a member. Also, hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content as well as all of my videos. Salute to the whole entire LDBC, basketball and boxing. And salute to all the people that rock with me. Man, if you don't rock with me, man, it's all good. It ain't true. Uh, all right. Um, Now we all know that De'Aaron Fox has been out for quite some time. And even with the Spurs surging, people were still wondering when De'Aaron Fox would be back. Well, according to reports, according to Sharania, uh, the Spurs guard De'Aaron Fox is cleared to play and will make his debut on Saturday versus the New Orleans Pelicans at home. They will be at home against San Antonio. Now, um, I'm listen. I like De'Aaron Fox, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's to me, he's one of the best finishers in the game. When I think of finishers, man, I think with a good finishing package, scoring altogether, but mainly like finishing. I think of De'Aaron Fox. I think of Kyrie Irving. Um, Fred VanVleet doesn't get enough credit. I think he's a good finisher at the rim. SGA, great finisher at the rim. But De'Aaron Fox, man, is something special, man. Now, listen, man. A lot of people are wondering if this situation will indeed work out, being that San Antonio not only has a lot of guards already. When you think of Castle, when you think of Vassell, Dylan Harper, who was dealing with injury, if I'm not mistaken, Sohan, they're loaded with guards, man, out in San Antonio. Um, However, people were wondering if it would actually work too, being that you already have the obvious with Wemby. Okay, now I always felt that this situation before De'Aaron Fox had got hurt, I felt like it would work because you have many different combinations that you could do with Wemby, being that he's so with a talent like his and with the size of a Wemby. Uh, you can pick and pop with De'Aaron Fox and Wemby. You can pick and roll. Okay. You could of course be a lob threat because Wemby's going to catch it from anywhere. And on top of that, they can run the break too, and that's what's so special about Wemby. He's not one of those guys that's going to just trot up the floor. And De'Aaron Fox, he can run the break. He could pass, shoot, shoot on the break, or just go ahead and take it to the cup, uh, or just get the ball up for an outlet, whichever he chooses. Now, um, I want to say I think it was Two man that brought this up about De'Aaron Fox. Now, he does have a tendency to uh, ball stop. You know what I'm saying? And that like some people automatically think when they think of ball stop, they think of that word that George Carl used when as pertaining to Melo, but that's not necessarily always seen as a bad thing. But what it one a lot, you know what I'm saying? Uh, they they tend to go one on one and break their man down. or uh, leave the offense at a standstill. Now, SGA tends to do that himself. The special thing about SGA though is that SGA can move without the ball, but 9 times out of 10, SGA is going to have the ball, and so it's a situation like that. De'Aaron Fox, uh, he's going to get his buckets. You know what I'm saying? But is that going to take away from the other guys? And that's what many people are concerned about. They're in a good groove right now. San Antonio is even though they took that L. They took the L to the Lakers and they took the L to the Suns, but they're still a competitive team. They're still young. They're still feisty. They're still scrappy to a certain extent. They play physical. Wemby plays physical. And they like to get up and down. And with De'Aaron Fox, who's still young, still a all-star caliber player, still capable of getting you anywhere from 20, 30. He could get you 40. Hell, he could get you 60. But that's not necessarily, honestly, what they need, because you have a guy in Wemby who's capable of getting you 30, who's capable of getting you 40, who's capable of getting you 10, 20 rebounds, and capable of getting you 5+ blocks. You know what I'm saying? Then you have Vassell. He could get you 20. You got Castle. He could get you 20. Dylan Harper off the bench. He could get you 20. Sohan, you know what I'm saying? He could get you, 15, 20 points. So I know San Antonio Spurs fans are excited. I got a brother, Cyber TV. You know that he's excited. You know what I'm saying? Definitely ready for the Spurs to make their much anticipated debut with De'Aaron Fox, man. You gotta love this, man. And a lot of people, they don't really particularly care for De'Aaron Fox, but I like De'Aaron Fox, man. And you're talking to somebody that in the beginning, I wasn't a De'Aaron Fox fan. You know what I'm saying? Even when he was at Kentucky, I was like, I don't know about this guy. You know what I'm saying? I kind of questioned some things about him. But the more I got to watching him, I kind of watched him, beginning years of Sacramento and stuff like that. I think somebody had put me on to him. I was like, okay. And like I said, it came to his finishing. And, he had some nice passes, too. He knew how to break his man down, very good at, at handling the rock, that sort of thing, man. So, to me, man, De'Aaron Fox is one of them type of players, man, where, he could give it to you either way, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want it outside, guess what? He's gonna light you up. You know what I'm saying? If you want him to go to the rack, he'll be able to do that. If he could distribute, he could do it all. So having De'Aaron Fox, man, it's gonna make the Spurs special. I don't think it's gonna be a situation where like a lot of people are looking at when LeBron comes back. When LeBron comes back with the Lakers, you have to wonder, okay, is he going to disrupt the chemistry and stuff? I don't think that's going to happen. Now, is there going to be a learning curve with these players and stuff like that? Learning how to play with each other, learning each other's spots on the floor, that sort of thing. Of course there is. You know what I'm saying? Biggest thing y'all got to learn is learn how to win, but also lose together too. Because it's going to be some tough times. Everything ain't going to be all peaches and cream. It's just not. Even with him and Wemby, you talking about two all-star. Wemby's going to be, perennial all-star. Most likely, Hall of Fame, as well as De'Aaron Fox, you know what I'm saying? If he keeps going the way that he's going. And even with Vassell and Castle, you know what I'm saying? They're capable of actually being all-star players, because when I look at Castle and I look at Vassell, them guys are high-energy players, man, that don't stop, that still keep playing defense. And on top of that, they make dynamic plays. Those guys are very, very athletic, as well as Dylan Harper, too. So we're gonna have to see what happens, man. I know many people are excited that De'Aaron Fox is back. I'm one of them. You know, everybody been anticipating. If I'm excited about this, I wonder how people are gonna be excited with Kyrie Irving coming back. You know what I'm saying? And Jason Tatum, coming back and stuff. But yeah, man, this definitely is a good thing for San Antonio, man. And we're gonna see how San Antonio responds to this, being that De'Aaron Fox is coming back, man. So y'all let me know what you think, man. Leave your comments. Make sure you like the video, share it, subscribe, hit the notifications too. Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Shouts out to the whole entire LDBC. I get it.